Who should be the next chairman of the Fed?
Well, I'd like to focus first on what the Fed's going to do, in the upcoming meeting.
To get to the spring of 2018.
Right. But, Trump's going to have a chance to put 5 people on the Fed. And at the moment, it looks as though Kevin Warsh would be the most likely next Fed chairman.
Do we need a monetary PhD to be chairman? Kevin Warsh, maybe more than any other official, surprised me. He came in, he was a Wall Street guy. I'm like, yeah. And he killed me with his concision, his acuity,
He's terrific.
His smart thinking. Can we have a chairman like a Warsh, or frankly, like we saw decades and decades and decades ago? Or starting with Arthur Burns and Greenspan, do we need a PhD'd monetary theorist?
Well, Trump has shied away from economists. So Kevin Warsh would be a nice mix, and he's a very practical guy. What the problem's going to be when we get into 18, 19, how much is the Fed going to be tightening? And you could get a conflict between what Trump would like to have and what the Fed would like to do.
All right, give me a sense of what the markets need to do or what they need to see to really price in a March rate hike. At the moment, they're 50-50. It's more than last week where they were 38% of a March hike.
So it's moved up a lot. It was maybe as low as 15% late last year, but it's moved from, basically it's doubled from 25 to 50. And it's done that because there have been a lot of stronger data, say the inflation numbers like CPI, PPI, retail sales in nominal terms, Tom, what you and I think about, were up 5.6%. And then the leading indicator went up pretty rapidly in the latest reading. So that's been the data that has brought the odds up, and the Fed has been guiding us, and now up to 50%. And as I mentioned earlier, the stock market is taking it okay.
All right, but what does it take? So does the Fed need a 70% probability of a rate hike to actually move? What are they waiting for?
I think they'd like to see it well over 50% for them to move. The next data point, I think, is the average hourly earnings number. Average hourly earnings for January was really skinny, 0.1. And my work indicates it'll be 0.4 in February. It'll bounce back.
Okay, Francine let you off the hook. I'm not. Would you serve as a governor of the Fed, a vice chairman of the Fed, or even as a chairman of the Fed? Would you consider that?
No.
Why not?
I enjoy what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, they all enjoy it, but you have to serve the public good. Why wouldn't you find an intellectually incredibly stimulative moment being a governor?
It would be, and it'd be a great honor, but I'm better off doing what I do.
Okay.